it's Christy here with another Project Life layout. I feel like I'm on quite a roll lately. I'm feeling good and just trying to get caught up. This layout's from way back, from the beginning of February. It's for February 1st to the 7th. And I'm not sure why I put off doing this layout for so long because I absolutely love that card from Gossamer Blue in the top right corner. That's going to be my title card. Um, yeah, I just love the plaid stripes and the colors that they used and things. So, yeah, love it. I didn't pull out too much ephemera for this layout, just a few little odds and ends that I thought went nicely. In the past, I have picked out like way too much. Yeah, so I'm just using 7 paper vellum heart, a bow from Heidi Swapp, floral from Cedar Lane, and then just this miscellaneous pink Polaroid piece that I have no idea where that's from. But I do wish that I was able to find some more of the Cedar Lane ephemera in my collection of ephemera. I just recently organized all my ephemera again by color, and I thought I would have more left over from Cedar Lane, but I just couldn't find any. But I really liked the pink and the yellow and how it matched really nicely with my title card. And I'm bringing in those Amy Tangerine black thickers quite a bit on the opposite side of this layout, so I wanted to make sure that they were somewhere on my title card. And I'm also using these pink little U thickers from Crate Paper because again, they've just pink matched like perfectly. And I thought that the thickers with the pink the black thickers with the pink looked really neat and different, provided a bit of a contrast. So yeah, and then this tiny word sticker is from Heidi Swapp, and I think it's from her planner line. And so the sentiments are really random. That one just says, "Remember this," but some of the other ones are like going to be really difficult to use. But I do use quite a few on this layout. This photo is of my niece Skylar. She was born on the 7th of February. And so what I did was I just took this 2x2 Gossamer Blue card and trimmed it out and then put it on like so crooked. Thankfully, I was able to rip it up and correct it. And then these epoxy or puffy, or I don't know what you're going to call them, puffy stickers are from Fancy Pants, I think, and I got them in a Gossamer Blue kit. And then I'm using another Fancy Pants label because I love them with these 7 paper alphas just to spell out her name, Skylar. I was originally going to write her first name and middle name, but then didn't really feel like fussing with the alphas, so I got a little bit lazy. And again, I put this on like atrociously crooked that I have to peel it up and correct it. I'm not sure. I'm not sure why. I was having issues, but yeah, thankfully all is good and straight-ish. So yeah. So that is done. It's a horrible photo. Like the quality is horrible. But I wanted to use it. So it's in there. Um yeah. I know when I had Nora in the hospital, I had my big camera. And even though my husband is not a very good photographer, he was still able to take some really good photos of Nora and of myself after the birth. Not during, thank God. But I'm so thankful to have those photos, and not just like a iPhone or a Samsung or whatever kind of phone my brother-in-law has, but like it's just brutal the quality, and to think like that's her first photo makes me really sad. So I would recommend, I don't know, if you have a good camera on your phone, then yeah, go for it. But you know that you're gonna have a baby. Like, bring a good camera. I guess is my rant. But yeah, that kind of stuff isn't as important to them as it is to me. But that's just how I am. Super long tangent. Like, I don't know. Crappy photos make me really upset. So, yeah. So, anyway, moving on. I just added another black thicker to that bottom photo of Erin, Nora, and I at the zoo. It just says us. And then I layered it onto 2 labels from Fancy Pants and just created a bit of a cluster. I used another label here to write out 18 with the thickers, the pink thickers, and then I just use my journaling pen to write the words months and weeks. So in this photo, my daughter Nora was 18 months and I was 18 weeks pregnant. So I thought that was pretty cool, and I really liked the photo because I'm showing off my tummy and Nora's trying to show off her tummy as well. So back to that photo of Skylar, I had put a puffy sticker from Maggie Holmes on there that said hello, and I just swapped it out for another one of those tiny word stickers that says on this day. And then I used another tiny word sticker on the family photo that just says looking forward to. So now it says looking forward to us. Just very little journaling on this layout, and it's probably a good thing because when I went to do the journaling, I kind of got a little stuck. Like, I couldn't really remember what was important, like what, I don't know. I just wasn't feeling like long-winded, I guess, in my journaling. So that blessings card is just like a top 5 of things that happened in the week, and I think that was pretty good. So yeah. So I'm not sure if you'll notice, but when I went to do the corner rounding, there was 2 cards in this side of the layout that I totally only corner rounded 3 of the sides, which has never happened to me before. I do notice the one a little bit later on, but then when I went to take photos of this layout, I totally missed another one. So, anyways, I don't know. See if you can spot them. So here I am using the Amy Tangerine Thickers just to spell out friends and family. I originally wanted the minty side of the card to be at the bottom, but it just wasn't working out with the way that the words were, I guess. Like, it wouldn't fit, so I had to switch it, I guess. Instead of family and friends, it says friends and family. So that's okay. It looks fine. And then I added another of the little U thickers just to tie that in again. And that highlights card, I add another bow from Heidi Swap. I really love that card, 3x4 card on the left. Originally that was a 4x4 and you saw me trim it down at the beginning of the video, and I just took some of the embellishments I had picked out and just created a little bit of a cluster. One of the embellishments is a chipboard piece from Studio Calico, and then just some other random pieces. I have no idea what collection they're from. I want to say Carpe Diem, but I'm not 100% on that. And then use the other half of that label to put on this photo. Again, I have to peel it up because I don't like the way it is, and successfully peel it up without ripping it or leaving any like residue behind. And so this just says make time for play, and I just added some more of these epoxy stickers to act as enamel dots. There's like, in this pack, there's like a ton of different shapes and words and things. So there's hearts and circles and stars. And I use these a lot in my Disney album, but I had quite a few left over to use on this layout as well. So because that one piece is a chipboard piece, I had to use some foam just to pop up the balloons and the admit one ticket. And now I'm just creating a small little cluster with this Lucky Duck piece and the Fancy Pants label with a heart from the Amy Tangerine Thickers. And I think I add a few more epoxy stickers as well. So yeah, just repeating elements throughout the layout as usual. Just, the tiny word stickers, the thickers, and then ephemera. And that's pretty much how I go about my process. I always print my photos first, then I sit down and pick cards like in front of the TV for a couple weeks at a time, and then when I'm ready to actually scrapbook, I'll go through my alphas and then my ephemera based on the card colors and that sort of thing, and that really works for me. So if you're struggling to find time to do Project Life, I highly recommend kind of breaking it up into more manageable pieces. So, like I said, print your photos, pick your cards, then actually sit down and embellish. So that highlights card, I just wrote about Nora's first dance. So my school was hosting a family dance, and because it was a family dance, I brought Nora, and she absolutely loved it. She loves music. She liked people watching. She liked the glow sticks. She just had the best time. But it was really loud, and there came a point where she's like, and we're going home. So I'm glad we were able to go. And I got a few photos of her at the dance, but yeah, not the best quality photos, but still, yeah. So I did it. I trimmed down a 2x2 Gossamer Blue card that says Happy Days, and just used it as like an extra piece of ephemera. Added some more epoxy stickers and these tiny word stickers. So this tiny word sticker says, "Don't forget." And yeah, so now I'm just putting the cards back into the pocket. I like to see both sides together, side by side. I do have the opposite side of the layout like within view, so I can kind of peek at it as I'm working on the other side, but it's always nice to see them side by side to see how things balance and that sort of thing. So I'm pretty happy with how it's looking. I just decided to add a few more of those kind of enamel dots throughout, just mostly to balance the colors of the enamel dots, because I think I used quite a bit of the bluey green throughout, so I just wanted to bring in some more pink ones and some more white ones. And then realized that I didn't use these typewriter alphas on the left side, so I just used them to spell dance. And that is it. Thank you so much for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Thanks. Bye.